everybody, welcome to Cinema Trailer News, and here is a brand new movie review. This one is for Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1. Now, Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 is the first of four planned Western epics directed by Kevin Costner. Only two of them have been chosen and scheduled for release, and the fate of the remaining entries seems uncertain for the moment. Now, Costner's overreaching plan far supersedes anything that ends on screen in Horizon, and a language 3 hour in length. The first chapter, I would say, is a pretty good start here. Set during the lead up to the American Civil War, Horizon recreates the feel and enormous scale of classic Hollywood Western, and it performs a fitting visual impression in some regards, but right from the start, the Yellowstone star and Dances with the Wolves director seems intent on both reviving and refuting the genre. Horizon doesn't really reconcile or even wrestle with that attention. I'll say instead it simply recognizes it in dialogue, while the visuals long for bygone eras of movie making. Now, I would say that in some part, Kevin Costner does achieve that classic Hollywood Western feel, that epic feel in some scenes of this film. But now let's get into the story. Now the story is spread across multiple subplots, unfolding apart from one another, and with a solid cast that does their best to maintain interest. A brief but by no means comprehensive rundown of those plots and characters. In Wyoming, a peaceful makeshift town of white Christian families, a settlement named Horizon, sold to its residents as a new promised land, is attacked by a ruthless Apache tribe and their fanatical young leader. As well, in a frigid of Montana mining town, the Chipmunks, Sykes brothers are on a mission to track down their father's mystery Ellen and retrieve their baby half sibling. Now, it's here where Kevin Costner makes his first on-screen appearance an hour into the movie as a lone gunman hails Ellison. Like clockwork, the 2 hour mark reveals a third story and a third set of characters in the form of a wagon train headed for Horizon and headed up by pioneer Matthew Von Winden. Now, this is when it starts to feel like this material was better suited for an hour-long TV drama, probably on HBO. The Siege of Horizon is a blazing sequence with all the melodrama of Titanic. I'll say that the score in this movie is excellent, and there's a richness to the way Costner films the town's native attackers who discriminately slaughter white children, and the images shown here are pretty hard to shake. Now, the settlers of Horizon are mostly dubbed into buying land to which they have no legal or cultural rights. Now, leading to the movie's bloody hostilities. Among the town survivors are Frances Kidd and her daughter Elizabeth, who are rescued and looked after by kindly members of the Union Army, like First Lieutenant Trent Gah. Gah takes over the role of a hero from the traditional cowboy and is here is played here by Sam Worthington, who does a nice job in the role. Now, moving on to the cast here, which is solid. Sam Worthington, Danny Houston, Sienna Miller, Jenna Malone, and Michael Roque, who all do very nice work, by the way. They're all really good here. But to me, the standouts in the cast in part one, aside from Costner, obviously still the movie star, and he grabs your attention the moment he pops on screen, and he's just a fantastic actor to watch on screen. But I would say that Abby Lee as Marigold, a prostitute, she's just a shot of energy when she arrives in the second act. And I like her a lot. And John Beavers and Stranger Things, Jamie Campbell Bowie as a pair of brothers from a Fargo style crime family, they're great. And then also Luke Wilson. And why he wasn't he in the back with the other group? Well, he does a particularly good job here. He plays the leader of a wagon train who just tried to get these families to the west safely, but he has some very difficult people that he has to deal with in many different ways. And he's so great in the role. Aside from Costner, I think his character was my favorite, and I love him so much. And he's really, really great in this movie. Now, I would say that Horizon is a talkative western, despite the art shootout here and there, and the occasional landscape shot reminiscent of how the West was one, that classic western film. And the film doesn't feature an actual conclusion to any of its stories or like a really big cliffhanger. It ends with a little trailer for what is to come, teasing a darker second chapter that looks far more intriguing than this film. And it looks very dark, it looks very epic, and I'm actually really excited to see it. And it comes very soon in August. Now, I would say that this movie Horizon, an American Saga, is a throwback to classic western. So if you like westerns and if you like Costner's, I think you're really going to enjoy this movie. I think that for the most part, the movie is entertaining, as despite its 3-hour runtime. And I'm really down for the 4 parts of this saga. So far, I'm in. I would say it's a solid start. It's not a really big epic start for this franchise, but the look that they show us from the second chapter that is coming soon, it really gets you popping and really excited that I'm actually down for it. And I hope that one's really elevate this movie overall and make it like a really complete story for some of the characters that, like I said, we haven't get a really complete story to any of the subplots here. So I'm intrigued to see that, and I hope it does well, because I really want that second movie, as we're still going to get that one, but I want to see like the full complete story of with the 4 movies overall. So like I said, you like westerns, you like Costners, you like beautiful chops and landscapes, you're really going to enjoy this. Now, that's my review for Horizon, an American Saga. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.